All right, welcome. This is yoga. So if you have a block and a strap, you can go ahead and have it near you. I actually forgot my block today, so I don't have one, but I'll try to give, uses for it when I can. So we're gonna just start with the soles of our feet together, interlacing your fingers around your toes, and then wiggle so you come up close towards your heels. Try to keep a nice straight spine and then start butterflying your legs. You can move your head around in whatever way feels good. Loosening up all through your spine, through the hips. Feeling into your breath. Good. Start noticing in your body wherever you might feel some tension or some resistance. Try to send some breath into it. And then the next time that you inhale, bring your knees close up towards your elbows. And then exhale, press down. Inhale, press up, lengthen up, exhale, press down. And we're just hinging down through our hips when we come down and using those elbows to help gently press. Let the breath help you and guide you. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Good. About 3 more, just moving with that breath. And then we're just gonna stay low and then press in toward our inner thighs. Good. One more time. And then just stay nice and low, pressing down, using those elbows to help you. Try to open up through the shoulders so that they're not up by your ears. You want to lengthen through that spine. Good. 3 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to add a twist into it. And on your next exhalation, gently look up over to the right side. Use your right hand to press onto your right knee. And then just look up. See if you can still press your other leg down with your left elbow. Pressing both legs down and gently just looking up, breathing. Two more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, gently unwind. We're just gonna go right into the other side. Wrap your right hand around those toes. Use your right elbow to press the leg down. Press that left hand on the left knee and gently twist, breathing. Two more deep breaths. And your exhalation is going to bring you back to center. Slowly round up through the spine. We're going to keep our right leg in and extend our left leg out. That right leg is just going to come high up toward the inner thigh. Reset through the seat bones. Here's where if you wanted to put a block under your knee, if your knee was lifting up, you could put a block there. And then otherwise, just press onto that knee and gently twist. Look all the way behind that left shoulder. Use your left hand to help you twist also. Breathe. Good, keep breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And now we're just gonna exhale and open up our hearts to the other side with your opposite hand on knee. So it's left hand on right knee. Twist, stretch, breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath here. And the exhalation gently unwinds us. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Deep breath in, exhale, reach all the way. If you can touch your foot, if you can't touch your foot, get a strap or something. You could use a towel or even a sock. And then just keep pulling the big round part of your feet towards you as you extend through your heels. heel. And then just keep stretching into this. Good girl. I'm still sweaty from last class. Jess is looking at me. All right, 2 more deep breaths. Oh, yes. All right, and now gently walk it up. We're gonna keep this leg tucked in, but we're gonna open up a little bit more to the side, over to that left side, and then just start reaching your left hand towards your foot and open up through your heart. Stretch all the way through that side body if you can. Look up toward the ceiling, reach and breathe. All right, now either stay here or take this left hand onto the ground in front of you and see if you can catch your foot with your right hand, left foot. Press into the ground, breathe. This is actually a good stretch for your liver, believe it or not, which is good to drink water after this because you're stretching, releasing toxins. Keep breathing, 3 more deep breaths. Oh yeah, and on your exhalation, take this right hand down onto the ground, and we're gonna come up into a stretch through that side body, almost like a side plank. Let me get into the camera here. And then just open up through that entire side body, stretch from fingers to toes. Breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath in. And the exhalation is gonna gently unwind us. Good, and switch sides. So bring your left leg in, extend that right leg all the way out in front of you. Press onto the bent knee on that left side, and then start looking toward your right, behind your right shoulder. Stretch even your eyeballs. 5 deep breaths here. On the exhalation, gently unwind, taking that right hand on the left knee and twisting the other leg, breathing. Good, 2 more deep breaths. Twist. And the exhalation is going to gently unwind you. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Deep breath in, exhale, fold into it. You need to do a little wiggle so that you can just get onto your seat bones. If you wanted to, you could put a block here if your arms are long enough. And we're just gonna keep our chin slightly lifted, extend through the heel, keep holding on to the top corners of your foot, like your big toe and your pinky toe, pull them towards you. Good. This should feel really good. I'm gonna stay here about 4 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, gently walk yourself up. Now we're gonna extend that leg out to the side. Out to the side, reset your seat bones as you need to. Reach your right hand toward your right foot. Start bringing your left arm up. Remember, if you needed to, you could put a strap or a ring right there. And we're gonna take 5 deep breaths here, and we're gonna try to take it even deeper. And on your next next exhalation, see if you can go even deeper. Get a strap or a ring if you need to. Ring right here. So that you can reach your foot. Breathe. Good. 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, gently release. We're coming into that side stretch. Lifting up onto your knee. Lift those hips up. Stretch all the way through your body. Fingertip to toe. You could even wiggle those fingers if it feels good. 2 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, we're just gonna place our hands under our shoulders and then keep the same knee onto the ground. Extend that foot long. Now I want you to press in toward your foot. So you should feel the stretch into your Achilles heel. Just keep breathing through this. Really stretch out the Achilles heel. Now a lot of times as we age, the Achilles heel gets tight. So it's really good to have a regular practice of yoga or some type of stretching. They say as modern technology advances, atrophy of the muscles is going to be like the new problem with people getting older. So it's really good that you guys are taking the time to stretch out your body right now. And just say nice things to yourself as you breathe. 1 more deep breath. And on your exhalation, we're gonna switch sides. Take that other leg out, put your opposite knee on the floor. Even if you lift up off that knee a little bit to really get deep into that stretch, whatever feels good for you, focusing on that Achilles heel, breathing into it. Good, 2 more deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, just let both knees come under your hips. And then just start rounding and arcing, moving through your cat-cow, making little movements along the way, forward and back, but also side to side. Just keep moving with that breath. Try to exhale into your back and inhale into your stomach. We've got 3 more rounds, just moving through the breath. Working out any little kinks along the way. Good, 1 more round. And then we're gonna stay in the rounded cat. Next time you're in that rounded cat, and sway around. Just move through this, make movements that you feel guided, and however feels good for you. So if it's fast or slow, big or small, listen, have fun, breathe. And then when you're ready, just go the other direction. Move through it, through the hips, through the shoulders, through the spine. And coming back to center, curl your toes, take it into a down dog, and just start walking out your dog. Taking your time as you shift from one leg to the other leg. Good, 3 more deep breaths. And on your next exhalation, step your right foot forward, take that left foot out to an angle, and then sweep the arms up into a warrior one pose. And you want to have your stance so that your right hip is in line with your left hip. So take time to adjust here, tucking that tailbone just slightly. I like to manually move myself. And then stack your shoulders over your hips. You could interlace the outer 3 fingers if you want to. Open up through your shoulders, stay here and breathe. Good, 1 more deep breath. On your exhalation, take your arms down behind you. Interlace your fingers. You can adjust your stance so you're a little bit longer through your stance, and then start bringing your arms all the way up as far as you can. Lift up your chin. Breathe here, just stretch. Good, 1 more deep breath in. And now we're just gonna bow down, releasing the shoulder onto the knee. And then those arms are gonna come up even more. Get nice and low as your arms get high. If you needed to, you could put a strap behind your fingers to help you connect. Good, 1 more deep breath. On the exhalation, release your hands under your shoulders. Point your back toe forward. Start shifting your leg all the way back as far as you can. And then when you feel like you can't go anymore, release your knee to the ground. Point your toe. And then just stay here and stretch. Take your time. We're going to take about 5 deep breaths here, and then we're going to see if we can come even deeper and start extending our front leg. Here's where if you have a block, you might want to, when we come into our split, you might want to put a block under your hip. So kind of prepare for that. This is a good time to kind of reach for your block if you have one. As a matter of fact, I don't have a block right now, but I'm going to use my ball. You don't have to have a block. You can use other things to prop yourself up on. All right, 3 more deep breaths here. All right, now we're gonna start extending this leg out in front. Find a prop if you need it. Put it under you. Whew. Oh, wow. This ball is helping me get deeper. Okay, if you want, bring those arms up. We have 10 breaths. Good, 5 more deep breaths. Your hands can be wherever you want. If you don't want them to be up, you could have them onto your side, on your leg. Good, 2 more deep breaths. And the exhalation is going to slowly unwind us. Try to just come out the same way that you came in, relaxing onto that knee. And then we're going to move back into our tabletop position. Rounding and arcing, moving through the spine. My dogs are twins. They were the only 2 out of the litter, and they take care of each other. I think Bruiser was just cleaning out Chess's ears. Ground, and they take care of me. She's giving me a bath right now. Okay, thank you, Chess. All right, and then the next time that you round your spine, curl your toes, press back into that downward facing dog, and walk your dog. Let's see your down dog, Bruiser. Walk it out, keep pressing all of your weight back. You can shift your hips side to side when you put your weight on one foot or one heel. Move through it. Let those hips release any tension. Think of them very fluidly. And then keep opening your shoulders, widening your fingers and toes. We've got 2 more deep breaths here, and then we're going to step that left foot forward. And then when you're ready, step that left foot forward. Take your right foot out to an angle. We're coming into that warrior one. So here's where if you want to prep yourself, manually shifting your hips so that they're both pointing forward, tucking in that tailbone. And then when you're ready, bringing your arms up, touching your palms together, interlacing those outer 3 fingers. Open up through the shoulders. Feel strong and powerful like a warrior. Breathing. 3 more deep breaths. And on that exhalation, let the arms come behind you. Interlace the fingers. If you have a hard time catching your fingers, then grab a strap to help you. And then just lift up your arms and your chest. Breathing. And on your exhalation, start lowering your shoulder down to your knee, and you can make your stance a little bit wider. And bring those arms up as you bow forward, with that shoulder just resting on your knee. Good. Breathe, stretch, feels good. 3 more deep breaths. And on the exhalation, release your hands under your shoulders. Point your back toe forward. Start lowering that knee down to the ground. Point your toe. And the dogs are like hogging the mat. All right. We're going to prep for our split. So we're just staying low for about 5 deep breaths. With that knee down to the ground, breathing here. Just start releasing any tension. Maybe this is as low as you want to go. Maybe you don't want to extend your front leg. So just listen to your body, listen to what feels good. Breathe into it, stretch into it. Good. Now, if you did not want to take your full split, you could get your front legs stretched by just shifting your weight back and then stretching out this way. But if you do want to take that full split, I don't think I can do mine really without, I like to have a little something there. And come as low as you want to go. Whew. You have 10 more deep breaths. You can bring your palms together at your crown of your head right above you, or you could have your hands down low. Whew. Keep breathing. The ball is making me unsteady. 5 more deep breaths. And the exhalation releases you. If you're more tight on one side than the other, that's totally normal. So shift back onto this knee, onto the ground. Come in to your tabletop position and begin rounding and arcing. Whew, feels really good. Breathe through it. Breathe through that stretching. Good. Take your time if you want to stay a little bit longer in one asana, one pose than the other. And the next time we come into that rounded spine, we're going to go back into the swing motion, but I want you to focus a little bit more on moving in your back, in that low back. We hold a lot of tension. So try to just angle your hips one way, press back, and then the other way, press back. Almost like you're about to sit down or something, but you're just pressing into it and just shift one side and the other side. Good. And now we're just going to circle in that back, like little half circles. Little half circles swaying right to left, just to the back area. We'll do the shoulders next, but I want to really focus on the hips and the back right now. Good, about 2 more each way. And then come up toward the shoulders. Round those shoulders and then just sway right to left in the rounded shoulder. Right to left. Round the back as much as you can, more than you ever have before, and then just shift through it. And then we're going to do little sways. So try to sway like you're doing a little rainbow arc up, sway up, side to side, like you're making a rainbow with your shoulders. Good, 2 more each side. And bring it back to center. Now we're going to counter stretch that. So come into a cow pose with your spine the opposite way. Instead of rounding, we're arcing. And we're just going to look behind us one way and the other way. Stretching out even your neck, your eyeballs. Just look one way and then the other way. Good. 2 more each way. And then we're going to stay looking behind the right shoulder. Next time that you're behind the right shoulder, just stay there and try to almost touch your shoulder to your hip. It's not going to happen, but just aim that shoulder towards your hip. You can even walk it over a little bit to the right side, a little bit more if it feels good for you. Good. 3 more deep breaths. And bring it back to center. If you did walk your hands, bring it back to center. And before we do the other side, take a few more cat-cows. Just rounding and arcing through that spine. Move through the neck. And then now we're going to stay in that arched cow pose. And then look behind that left shoulder, the other way. Maybe walk your hands if that's comfortable for you. Three more deep breaths. If you wanted to, you could walk your hands a little bit deeper. And the exhalation is going to bring us back to center and move through that cat-cow. Ooh, just loosening up any tension, any resistance. Anywhere where you feel anything that's talking to you, work out those kinks. 3 more deep breaths. And then curl your toes, press back into your down dog. We have 5 deep breaths. This is our last down dog of the day. So take your time here, just whatever feels good for you. Opening up through the shoulders, wide through the fingers and the toes. Press all of that weight back towards your heels. And on your exhalation, lower your knees down to the earth. And we're going to come into a frog position. So we're going to start stretching out through the inner thighs. Let your knees start widening. Start coming down onto your forearms. If you needed to, you could put a towel or some kind of like padding or something under your knee. And then just slide into it. Good, get as wide as comfortable for you. Stretch out through those inner thighs. Breathe. Just release that tension. Maybe get a little bit lower and then see if you can shift your weight a little bit forward. All right, and then if you can, shift the weight a little bit back to the back. Good, 3 more deep breaths. If you're feeling tension here, send breath into it. Say thank you and breathe into it. And on your exhalation, slowly walk your hands back under your shoulders, bring your knees closer together, and we're gonna shift back onto our backs. Bring your knees into our chest. Give yourself a nice hug, gently rock side to side, massage through your spine. And then start bringing the soles of your feet together. Wrap your hands around your ankles and then use your elbows to press those legs open through the inner thighs. Similar to when we started class, but we were sitting, now we're on our backs. Your spine is nice and long, and just keep hugging the heels in towards your pelvic bone. Breathing. Good, 1 more deep breath. And on your exhalation, keep your right ankle with you and cross it over your left knee. So you can take a figure 4 stretch and stretch out our T-band. So make sure you just keep this right foot flexed and then just at your own comfort level, gently press onto your right knee. And then if it's available for you, take your hands behind your left leg and just hug and nice and deep with that option to rotate the ankle on the left side. Breathe. Good, and then if you are rotating your ankle, make sure you go both ways. Nice. And on your exhalation, we're just gonna switch sides. So that left ankle crosses over the right knee. You gently, I like to prep by gently pressing right above my knee, not on my knee. And then taking my hands behind my leg, my right leg, and using my left elbow to keep pressing onto my knee. And then remember, you have that option to circle your ankle if you wanted to, but only on the right side. Left side stays flexed. Good, and go both ways with the ankle circle if you haven't already. And on your exhalation, uncross your legs and find either a strap or a ring or a sock, a towel, something like that. And then hook your right foot onto your strap or your prop, whatever it is. And then just start bending and lengthening through the leg. Feels so good. We just did that split. So you're nice and warmed up. And this contracting and lengthening also helps to warm up through your leg. And the next time that you have your leg long, stay here and then just hug in the leg towards your head. Try to keep your leg straight. Keep breathing. Good, one more deep breath. And now take this leg over to the right side. Feeling the stretch go into your inner thigh. Opening up through the hip. Try not to let the hip bone on the left side lift off the ground. Keep breathing and straightening out that leg. 3 more deep breaths. And then we're going to take a spinal twist and take that leg over to the other side. On your exhalation, start coming back to center and then take your leg all the way over to the left. Try to keep your right shoulder grounded onto the ground and look over to the right with your leg to the left. Good, and the exhalation is going to bring you back to center. Let this leg come down, and we're just going to switch it up to the other side. Hook that left foot, and then start with your bend and your lengthens. Try to keep your foot flexed so you can really extend through the heel, focusing on the Achilles heel and all the way into the hamstring. Good, and the next time this leg is long, keep it long, and then just hug it in. I can feel it even when I'm on my back, which leg is more tight. For me, this leg is more tight. So just breathe into it. If you wanted to, you could give yourself a little massage, like move your muscle around with your hand, or you could even press gently above your knee to deepen that stretch to try to keep your legs straight. Keep widening your toes and extending through your heel. We have 3 more deep breaths here. Good, and on your exhalation, we're opening up to to the left side, the same side as your leg. Try not to let your opposite hip bone lift up. So keep pressing that right hip bone onto the ground. And just hug it in. Ooh, a little bit of arm muscles here too, if you really hug it in deeply. Good, one more deep breath. And your exhalation is going to bring you back to center, and we're coming into that spinal twist all the way over to the opposite side. Let your arm tee out and look the opposite direction that your leg is going. Try not to let the shoulder lift up off the mat. And on your next exhalation, bring it back to center. Release your prop, whatever it is, your strap or your ring. And just find your center of your mat if you can. Your dogs aren't hogging it. And then bring your knees into your chest. We're gonna make ourselves into a tight little ball. So bring your chin into your chest also. Try to stretch out your arms, but then squeeze your fists. Squeeze your feet, squeeze all your muscles. We're gonna squeeze and hold for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna release out into our Savasana. So keep squeezing for 5, 4, squeeze 3, 2, 1, and release out into Savasana. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. And with that sigh, activating your heart chakra, your body sinks into the earth, relaxing, let your feet fall open, let your arms just relax, feeling so relaxed. The toes are relaxed, the soles of your feet relaxed, all the way up through your legs, into your knees, just relaxing, moving all the way up your legs, relaxing through the hips, relaxing through the spine, the torso, relaxing through your shoulders, through your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, relaxing through your neck, through your jaw, through your eyes, through the crown of your head, relaxing. You just love knowing your breath is there. You always have your breath. Now while you're here in your Savasana with your eyes closed, imagine that you're looking into a mirror. You're looking into your eyes in the mirror. You look deep into your eyes and you say, I love you. I really, really love you. You know that what is without is within. Within you is without, comes without of you. And it shines and it reflects your beauty is eternal. Love and gratitude, compassion, loving light in yourself and in the entire universe. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug, nice big squeeze. And then rock yourself up into a seated position. Take a few little movements, lengthening through the spine. When you're ready, bring those arms all the way up. Stretch even your fingers. Palms touch at the top. Exhale into your heart. We're gonna go one more time, up and around. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Exhale, bring it into your heart center, your thumbs to your heart. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Have a great day.